there, it's Jo Delamore, and I have just wrapped myself all up in my warmies and headed out into the very cold Colorado day here at the beginning of January. And I wanted to share with you some connection around how to get back into our bodies this time of year after the holidays, in the dark time, in the winter time. We can tend to feel a little sluggish and a little heavy and disconnected from our bodies. But even here in the dark time of year, your physical body is your portal to the physical world. It's the focal point of all of your experiences. And when it's cared for and in good working order and feeling alive, then your whole life feels alive. You feel connected with your whole life. When we fall off track and our bodies start to feel like icky and sluggish and tired and just kind of unavailable to us, then that's the connection that we have with our lives. We feel kind of disconnected, unavailable, heavy, like it's far away. Our life, our joy, our passion, what we want to be up to seems so far away. So, over this holiday season, I noticed myself as the days started to get shorter and shorter and shorter as we headed towards the solstice and into Christmas, and the kind of needs of the day and of the family of creating a holiday experience shifted my schedule. I noticed myself moving less and less and less, doing my daily exercises less. I also noticed myself drinking less water, being less hydrated because it was so cold, and I kind of was just like averse to drinking the water. And of course, over the holidays, I noticed myself eating and drinking things that I don't normally eat and drink on a kind of regular basis, day after day after day, as the vacation was going. And so I kind of came into the new year feeling like really stiff and achy and sore and tired, heavy, just not feeling my regular vibrant self. And realized, once all of the kind of holiday leftovers had been eaten and all of the candy that was in my stocking had been consumed, I realized, okay, now it's time to get back on track. And so over the last week or so, I've been re-engaging my body each morning, just really taking a little bit of time, even just 10, 15, 20 minutes, to just sit on the floor and stretch and feel into my body, to do some of my practices and exercises that I know, and I know each one of you has something that you know that works for you. Feeling the blood moving in my body, feeling my muscles stretch again, feeling my capacity and life force coming back into my body. I've also been consciously drinking more water and sweet herbal tea, nice, nourishing herbal tea, warm liquids that can hydrate my body and make me feel yummy and wonderful and nourished during this cold time. And I've been shifting my food again, really, cleaning up the diet and bringing back in the things that I know that work for me. One of the issues with the holidays is that we start to get into a habit and a pattern. And if we're not careful, that kind of can just like extend on and on, weeks and weeks and weeks into the winter, and we can feel worse and worse and worse, and it just becomes habit. It's just the way that we're doing it. And so at this time of year, after the holidays, it's so important for us to make a conscious choice to say, whoa, 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 holidays are over, life is back on track. I need to intentionally shift what I'm doing with my body, create new habits. And we can go back to the things that we know work from before, or we can add in new ideas, new ways of taking care of ourselves. Maybe something that we've always wanted to do, trying a certain food or a certain self-care practice. Now is a great time to bring it in because we're creating new habits for the new year. So all of this that I'm sharing with you is like, this is my intentional shift, choice around how I'm going to be treating my body now. A real kind of like wake up and make a difference, make a change in my daily life, my daily practices. So today, another thing that we can do is we can get out and actually experience the season. And so today I bundled myself all up, and I kind of was feeling like a little bit disoriented and a little unfocused, and kind of like my house is really cold today because it's a passive solar house, and as you can see behind me, there's no sun today. And so my house is kind of cold, and I was kind of like, oh, feeling stiff and a little sluggish. And today I bundled myself all up, and I put on my boots, and I got out and trudged through the snow for just about 20 minutes. And I could feel my blood moving through me, and I can feel the cold air on my face, and I can listen to the birds and experience being out here. And I feel a million times more awake and alive and in my body than I did just a half an hour ago when I was in my house. So that's another thing that we can do. We can do whatever it takes to have little moments of experiencing the natural environment and experiencing our bodies moving. Even though that's going to be less now than it is in the summer, of course. This is a more inward time. This is a slower time, but we still need to keep blood moving through our bodies. So I want to just invite you to make a choice right now. If you haven't been feeling your best, if you've been feeling a little sluggish, if you feel that holiday sludge kind of lingering on and hanging on into the new year, I invite you to make a choice right now to shift your habits and give yourself the gift of self-care. Give yourself the gift of a good base physical experience so that you can enjoy all the other parts of your life. And I want to give you a couple of tips, a couple of like the main strategy points to help you out with that. Because I want to see you all thrive in your passion and in your purpose and in your real life work. And I know that if you're feeling disconnected from your physical body, it's just really hard to get to that work. So here are a couple of key points to check in with. And you can ask yourself as I'm sharing if you're doing these things or if you could add these things in or improve them. The very, very first one is hydration. If you are dehydrated, which I was feeling for sure, then your tendency is going to be to feel unmotivated, unfocused, disoriented, tired, lethargic, sluggish, all of that kind of heaviness. You're also going to have a lot harder time processing things. So your digestion is going to be off, your immune system is going to be off, all of those things. So the very first thing is hydration. So you can make a huge difference in your daily physical experience by increasing the amount of liquids, good, clean, healthy, pure liquids that move through your body. You can drink water, of course, pure water, but like I said, in the cold, sometimes we don't want to drink regular cold water or room temperature water. So you can drink warm water with lemon in it. That is one of the most wonderfully hydrating things for this time of year. You can also make your own herbal teas with certain nourishing herbs in them. And so I highly recommend this, really keeping your hydration pure and simple and clean. Drinking coffee or soda or milk or or juice or any of these other things that have, a lot of other factors to them are not hydrating. So really just keep it to nice, pure water and herbal tea. Another thing is getting your blood moving through your body. If your blood is not actually circulating through your body, you're going to feel like not alive. You're going to feel kind of like a lump on a log. And so even though it's a little bit hard because we're stiff, we're sore, we're tired, it's cold out, all of that, take that little bit of a oomph, that little bit of extra effort to move your body and get the blood flowing. Now you can do this in your own house, you can do this in the comfort and the warmth of your house, just simple exercises that require no expertise, no real skill, no equipment. You can do kind of your own little practice, even like jumping jacks or sit-ups or squats, something that is like just basic, nothing fancy about it. The point and the purpose is to move your body and get your blood flowing. If you're able to bundle up and get out there for a walk, that's even better. Or you can do both. You can add them together. whatever it takes to get your blood moving and really wake up that fire inside of you. That will help you stay warmer, that will help you process things better. Um, and then the third thing is to really nourish yourself with clean food. And you all know which things make you feel icky and which things make you feel alive and vibrant and wonderful. And so I invite you to really inquire into that and look into, are the groceries that I'm buying the types of things that are going to nourish and support my life force energy? Are the meals that I'm cooking and the snacks that I'm reaching for really supporting my life force and vital energy? Or am I just kind of getting by? Am I just going for the yummy things that kind of um, reinforce this sense of sluggishness? Quote unquote comfort foods, the ones that make you want to sit on the couch. So really just look into that. And of course, if you need specific guidance or if there's any kind of questions around this that require some coaching or some education or some support, I'm always available for that. But I want to hand this over to you. You know what to do to bring yourself back into balance, and now is the time. At the beginning of the new year, we're making new habits. We can wake ourselves up into our vibrant life force energy again and get our physical bodies back in line so they can be the tools and the instruments that they're meant to be. So many blessings to you. I hope you have a joyous and wonderful time waking your body back up in the midst of this beautiful winter season. And we will be talking again soon. Many blessings. Peace.